So, how is your day? Well, right now we are in the midst of sort of a storm. You can see a little bit. I mean, it doesn't really look like a storm at the moment, but apparently there's a lot of freezing rain. Well, it's raining a little bit. Apparently it's supposed to be freezing rain. And apparently they're calling for several millimeters of freezing rain, so that's not good. I don't know if you can tell. I mean, some of the rain is sort of frozen to the screen door here. Anyway, hopefully it doesn't get bad. That would be really bad if it was bad, obviously, because I used the word bad. So there's a little bit of the intro there. Now I have to put this thing back on the phone on the tripod. All right, so I don't have my food yet. I'm gonna have to go get my food. So give me a second, I'll keep talking. Because, there was a little bit of an intro there, so I didn't want to, because normally I nuke. By the way, this is a lunch episode. We are I don't know if you can see me. Having a lunch episode, having my fried egg sandwich, and I always nuke it for 13 seconds. All right, there it is, it's done, hooray. So I didn't want to nuke it and then have my intro, and then I come back to the sandwich and it's like hard or something. Okay. So, how was your day? That's my catchphrase, I guess. Okay, so let's take a bite immediately and then I'll get into the episode. This is the same fried egg sandwich that I had in, I don't remember which one it was. I think it was episode 2. Probably gonna be piping hot. I have to take a bite though, I'm quite hungry. All right. Yeah, so hopefully it's not freezing rain. Hopefully it's more ice pellets, but it definitely feels like rain. It's supposed to get warmer as the day goes on, slightly warmer, and turn into regular rain, but they're calling for like a lot of rain. So a little worried. And then tomorrow it's supposed to get really cold, so everything's gonna freeze. I just hope the power doesn't go out. We had an ice storm about 10 years ago, and the power was out for 6 days straight. So that kind of sucked. Hopefully that doesn't happen again. Yeah, today I'm having another lunch episode because I'm not gonna be here tonight. I'm going over to my dad and stepmom's place, having some homemade pizza for the holiday season, so that's really nice. Looking forward to it. I don't think I've eaten pizza since last Christmas. It's been a year, and it's funny because I literally ate pizza every day for 14 months when I was losing weight. So I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, my sister, one of my sisters, and my 2 nieces are going over as well. So, gonna be like a family get-together, holiday family get-together. And then tomorrow, we are doing the turkey dinner. Really looking forward to that. I haven't had this is the first turkey dinner of the year. The last one I had was once again last Christmas, and they make the best turkey dinner ever. So really looking forward to that. I'm just plowing through the sandwich, aren't I? So what else do I have written down in my text file there? Okay, I said that. Yeah. So last week, it was last week, right? Went to my mom's place, and it was Christmas Eve. I went to my mom's place. I think I mentioned that in a video. And she made beef stew, which was amazing. She also made homemade bread, which was amazing as well. It had a little bit of cheese on top. It tasted so good. Apparently she put a little bit of rosemary in the bread as well. Tasted amazing. And what else did she also made amaretti cookies, I think I've had those before, but I couldn't remember when, but they were amazing. They were soft and chewy. What else? Yeah, she she offered me some eggnog. She's like, "You like eggnog, right?" I'm like, I remember liking it when I was a kid. I literally couldn't remember the last time I had eggnog. Yeah, I remember liking it when I was a kid, and so I try it, and it was amazing. It was so good. It was so good. Apparently, it was gingerbread flavored. I don't like gingerbread, but the eggnog, it was tasted really good. So that was very nice. A couple bites left. This tastes very good. This is the fried egg sandwich that has already been featured in one of my videos. Very simple. It's just fried egg on 2 pieces of bread. That's it. No butter on the bread. Ideally, there would also be bacon, lettuce, tomato, cheese. But what can you do? This is a very minimalistic type of meal. Very simple, very easy, very tasty. All right. So I have to go get my apple. Give me a second. I'm doing a lot of off-camera work today. This video is probably going to do very well because I'm not on screen. I think my last video did not do well at all. I don't think it got many views at all. I have views disabled. Like I have them hidden with a browser extension. So I don't know how many views they got. But I do check the placement of the videos when I sort by popular. And it's like, it's really far down. How was your day number 5? For some reason, I don't know why. And it was the cookie episode. I thought the cookie episode would have performed better, but apparently not. Those cookies were so good though. I got to do that again one day. Okay, so here's my apple, by the way. This is, I think in the previous lunch episode, I had a gala apple, gala. And this time it's because there weren't any Golden Delicious apples at the grocery store, which is my go-to apple, which is what this is. So super happy about this. These are good apples as well. Cut them up into tiny little pieces like I'm a little kid. So they're easier on my teeth. Like this apple just tastes so good. So what else do I have to say? Yeah, so I think in that cookie episode, last week's cookie episode, I mentioned that I was in cookie making mode because I was making cookies for the holiday season for my sisters and my nieces and my nephew. So which I did. I already made cookies for one of my sisters and my nephew, and they got mailed because they don't live nearby. And then what else? I think a few days ago I made cookies for my other sister and my nieces. So those are all wrapped up. I think they're opening presents tonight. I was going to say presidents. They're opening up presidents. That's not right. So they'll see their cookies. So that's good. So what else do I have? Oh yeah, so when I was at my mom's place, she gave me this gigantic chocolate bar. It was huge. It was featured in one of my videos. I think my lazy recliner video. I'll snap my fingers. And I appeared with the giant chocolate bar in my hand. And that's the chocolate bar that my mom gave me. It was huge. It was 50 rectangles. So here's the chocolate right here, by the way. And so this is sticks of 5. It was a full bar, but I broke them up. And so there were, in total, there were 50 rectangles. I gave away half of them. And then I've been eating 5 for my lunch dessert for the last few days, and I've got 10 left. So today and tomorrow remaining. Very good though. It's Belgian milk chocolate. Tastes very good. So I've been eating the chocolate in place of my chips that I normally have. For lunch. Okay, so what else do I have written down? Oh yeah. So there's some big drama going on recently. Some huge drama. Obviously I'm exaggerating, but there was a little bit of drama that went on. So one of my recent videos entitled Girl in the Band, that video is doing very well for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe it's because there was a girl in the screenshot as opposed to me. That's probably why. But there was a bunch of drama going on with that video because I finished editing the video at night, just like I normally do, right? Make a comedy sketch every night. And so I finished editing it, and then I played it back to make sure there were no issues or problems or anything. And I noticed that everything was zoomed in a bit for some reason. So I tried troubleshooting that, and I couldn't figure out what the problem was. I've never encountered that issue before. I'm assuming I made a mistake somewhere along the lines when I was editing the video. There was, one instance where I hit the wrong key and I like closed a window or something. I don't know what the deal is, but it was driving me crazy because, all of my scenes are framed in a specific way, and now they're all zoomed in, but not zoomed in the center. It's like the top was still where it normally is, but it was zoomed in, and so a bunch of the bottom and like the right side were cut off. So it didn't look good, and I didn't know how to fix it. And so I was getting really mad because it was getting quite late. I'd already spent like 2 hours editing that video, which is longer than I normally edit a video. Normally I only spend an hour or 90 minutes editing a video. And it was, so it was getting late, and I couldn't keep doing it because, I save up all of my hand strength for editing these videos at night, and I'd already spent 2 hours on it, so I couldn't figure out what the problem was. I was getting angry. And then I just decided, okay, I'm not going to be able to release a video tonight, which really bothered me because I have these streaks in my life that I, for some reason, that are meaningful to me, even though they're not really. But like I have these, I don't really have any other examples that I want to talk about, but once I started doing these daily comedy sketches, I've released one Monday to Saturday for several weeks now, every single day, Monday to Saturday. I always take Sunday off, which is today. And so it really bothered me that I wasn't able to release that video that night because my streak ended, even though it doesn't matter, but yeah, but then I just accepted it. What I thought was going to happen, I was going to have to re-edit the video from scratch, which really annoyed me. Because I already spent 2 hours editing it. But then I realized, hey, I've already edited it once. So I know where everything goes and all that sort of stuff. And maybe I could sort of have the original project open so that I could see all the timings and all that sort of stuff. And I can consult that to make the second editing go a little more smoothly. And then I had an idea. I wonder if I can just copy like the video files and paste them into the new project, because all of the effects are attached to the video files. So if that would work, then that would be awesome. So I tried it and it worked. So everything wasn't zoomed in anymore. And so literally all I had to do was highlight all of the video files in the project, which took 5 seconds, and then copy it and then paste it into the new project, which took 5 seconds. And then the video was fine. So that was really good. Drama averted. Though I did ruin my streak, unfortunately. But at least I know for next time. All right. So I guess I already spoiled what I'm having next. I'm having some chocolate. Now, I was debating on whether I should do this or not, because I don't think I'm going to be able to speak. Because the way I eat this chocolate is a little unusual. Because I don't eat it, like I don't chew it. So let's grab some chocolate. All right, there's your chocolate. Gotta close the bag once again. All right, so I'm just gonna break them up into pieces. Normally I wear gloves, but I don't wanna look like an idiot on camera. All right, so here are my 5 chunks of chocolate. They are very good. Milk chocolate. I'll get out of frame so you can see it better, I guess. So the way I eat these, I put them in my mouth and I just let it melt. That's it. I don't chew. So I guess I can still speak. I just sound a little weird. But this is to make it easier on my teeth. This part of the video is gonna be horrible. But also, I think it's gonna take a little while for the chocolate to melt. Wow, this is tantalizing. Must see TV. I think this was a bad choice to do the video with the chocolate. So I think I've gone through everything now, except for, yeah, I have one more bullet point that I'll talk about. I just want to finish this piece of chocolate first. It's like on the roof of my mouth and my tongue. And then, saliva gathers and it melts the chocolate. It's a very good way of eating chocolate. Very tasty. Okay. All right, I just swallowed. Let's put the other piece in. Yeah, so I think in the previous episode, I was talking about how I've been listening to, I guess 2 weeks ago, don't mind my pronunciation. 2 weeks ago, certain words I had trouble saying with a piece of chocolate in my mouth. 2 weeks ago, it was Cohesive Deterioration. That's the song I was listening to. Last week, it was Permanent Psychosis. And this week, actually, I started listening to this a couple of days ago. It's Violations. So this was, I don't even know what year that was released, Violations. I think it's 2022. There's something on the TV right now. It's kind of nice. I think it's 2022 is when it was released. So last year I released 3 30-minute songs of like free jazz, brutal free jazz. And so this Violation is sort of a precursor to that. It had the same philosophy, the same premise for the song. Now I don't know if it was before that or after that, I released Non-Conscious Paradox, which was also similar, but it was slightly different. Anyway, yeah, Violations is a really good song. Really good song. You should check it out. It also has a music video. Sort of. I mean, I used a sketch from Kids in the Hall. It's where Bruce McCulloch comes out on stage. He's got a drum machine in the background, and he just plays a beat, and then he starts dancing. And so, in that sketch, he stops the music, he stops the beat, and then he'll say something, and then he turns the beat back on. And so when the drum machine's playing, I replace the drum machine sound with Violations. So it's very funny. But yeah, very insane song. The drumming especially, that's my favorite part of that song. You might laugh when I say this, but each song sort of has a distinct style of drumming, even though you probably think, oh, it's all the same, but the Violations drumming is just crazy. I really like it. The melody of the guitars and the keyboards, there's, it's not, for Violations, it's not as good as my later songs. Because this was all improvised, totally improvised. It's off the top of my head, and got a runny nose again. We're getting there. What a horrible video. Oh my God. So what am I trying to say here? Yeah, there are parts that I'm not into, melody-wise, but drumming-wise, it's just crazy. Some of the parts with the melody is really good, but there's this one specific riff that sort of takes over the song. I play it a lot, but yeah, I mean, it's a good song regardless, but I got one left. Should I just try and swallow this piece? Hopefully I don't choke. All right. Okay, so I think I'm gonna stop the video. What a pointless video. Yeah, so next week, I don't know what's gonna go on next week. Next week should be pasta, so that'll be good. All right, so I'm gonna stop the video.